Hello YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am back with another pick a deck, pick a card kind of reading. Today's question is, how can you make it more likely for your person to ask you out? How can you make it more likely for your person to ask you out? Please remember that these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means that the reading is for someone else today. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I can get right on that for you. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. All those things help me stay motivated to make you guys more videos in the future. So this is deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, I'll get right into it. Today's question, like I said, is how can you make it more likely for your person to ask you out? How can the seeker make it more likely for their person of interest to ask them out? Can you make it more likely that your person of interest will ask you out? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. And if you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. How can you make it more likely that your person will ask you out? Okay, so you got Temperance. Interesting that that card keeps making an appearance today. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And the Moon card. Interesting. This person might already be planning on asking you out. The Moon card here at the bottom of the deck kind of talks about illusions or things that aren't being seen clearly. You might be the kind of person who doesn't see yourself clearly. You don't realize that you are just awesome and that this person already has an interest in you. You might be thinking, oh, you know, they're not really interested in me, so how can I make them ask me out? For some of you, the advice is to just be yourself, which is where this card comes in, because it's Temperance, talking about healing and kind of making the best of a bad situation, because this person to me is always like mixing lemon juice and sugar water to make lemonade, making lemonade out of lemons. For some of you, the message, well, most of you, the message is to work on yourself. Like, work on yourself, shine on your own, and this person will, like, just come to you, like a moth to a flame. Some of you don't have a very good self-image, and you know who you are. If you're like, oh, this person doesn't really like me, but I like them a lot, they're just being nice to me, you know, they're just being nice to me, and they are not romantically interested, even though they do a whole crap ton of stuff that would indicate that they are romantically interested. Like, they're being so blatantly obvious, right? And you're like, oh, but they don't like me, so how can I make them ask me out? It's like, just work on your self-image. And it's like, once you see yourself in a better light, then they will feel more comfortable about coming forward about their feelings. But a lot of you have like this really weird, like, self-hate that like distorts the way you look at yourself, and that might partly be what is like keeping them from asking you out to begin with. But you've got the Knight of Cups here and the Ten of Cups, which to me indicates there's a very good chance this person's already thinking about it. that this also is a very good, these two cards are also a very good indicator that you kind of already have a feeling in the back of your head that this person really likes you. But like I said, your self image is so weird um, that you're not willing to admit this person likes you. So interestingly, the message for you guys is this person, I feel like they already really like you because you've got these cups, all these, nine of 10 cups. So you'll get what you want here. And it looks like it could have the potential to be a long-term emotional attachment. But you have to look beyond your self-illusion, the way that you see yourself. Start working on yourself, focusing on you, and then what you want will come to you. So it's interesting because it's like you guys need healing emotionally, mostly emotionally, because the moon does deal with emotions. So that's what I'm getting there. It's like interesting. Work on yourself, and this person will see your like improvements and be more likely to come forward there. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment, and if you need a personal reading, my information is down below. Otherwise, deck number 2. What is coming to? Well, that's not the question. The question is, how can you make it more likely that the person that you're dealing with will ask you out? What can you do to get the person that you're asking about to ask you out? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means that the reading is for somebody else today. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, please contact me through email, and I can get on that as soon as possible. One, two, three. King of Pentacles. Ooh. The Tower card. And 10 of Swords. So, that is interesting. If this was a question about, like, if a relationship was going to continue, I would say hell no. Because you got the Tower card here. But, this is weird. Because you got the Tower card, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles too. Give me a second here, because this is a weird answer to this question. If you're with someone already, you gotta break up with them. Okay? If you're with somebody already, you have to break up with them and go through that like dark night of the soul there after a breakup. Because otherwise this person's not coming toward you, because they might already know that you have a person in your sphere of things. You might not even want to go toward this person. This might be advice for somebody out there. Oh, especially if you don't know them very well, to keep your cards close to your chest. Like, don't really go toward them. Don't really give them your attention here, because you might end up in a situation that you don't want to be in. Very strange answer. This is the bottom of the deck card. To me, this is like the answer. You might not want to go toward this person. This person might not be good news. So if you know that you are already in a relationship, this is advice to either break up with the person that you're already with, which is the King of Pentacles, or if you're not in a relationship, this person might not be good for you, because you have the Tower card and the card of being stabbed in the back and being betrayed. Somebody else. There's like so many different messages. Somebody else out there, the person that you're trying to get with, I feel like it's the King of Pentacles, which could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or just somebody who is very stable. Could also be an entrepreneur. But if this is like a friend of yours or a friend of a friend, like, or your friend's brother or something, you might have to break up with your friend, kind of, um to get this person, and you have to be secretive about it. It's like drama. This is going to be a dramatic thing here, like because either way, if you want to make it more likely this person comes towards you, you have to break down something. You have to like legitimately destroy something to get them, and this destruction might be betrayal for someone in your sphere, whether it be a friend or a partner that you're already with, and you have to do it in a way that doesn't show them what you're doing. You know what I mean? So you have to be secretive about it, which is weird here. It's like this particular situation is difficult. Yeah, I'll probably go deeper into this in an extended, but the overall thing here is something has to get broken down. And somebody's probably going to get hurt in the process here, regardless of, what's going on. So if you want this person to come towards you, either you have to break up with somebody or hurt one of your friends or your family members to do it. And it's just going to kind of end in betrayal here. And you have to be secretive about it. This could also be the card saying, why do you want this person to come towards you when you already know you've got something else? And they're asking like why you're being greedy. You gotta let go of something and have something else, because you can't get this person. It's like your hand is in a fist. Like, you can't let anything in if you don't let go of what you've already got. So this whole situation is weird. Very strange. Gotta let it go of what you've got to let this person come towards you. And it's gonna probably hurt some people, and some people might feel betrayed in the situation. But that is the answer to the question. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. All those things help me stay motivated to make you guys more videos in the future. And if you need a personal reading, the information for that is down below. You can also pop over to my Gumroad to get the extended for that, because that's going to be like really juicy. But anyway, deck number 3. Number 3. How can you make it more likely for your person to ask you out? What can you do to make it more likely for your person to ask you out? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through my email down below. How can you make it more likely? Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, oh, 7 of Swords, and then you've got the 9 of Wands. This kind of speaks to me like you get the guys secretly watch for the right opportunity to kind of offer them something. This 7 of Swords indicates like being secret, but it doesn't always have to be a bad kind of secret. It can be like just being discreet, being very discreet, and kind of watching from afar, discreetly, respectfully. This card also kind of indicates like watching from afar, the 3 of Wands. You might have to travel a little bit here. It doesn't necessarily have to be like getting in a car. You could just be. I don't want to give that kind of advice, guys. um, because this kind of indicates a little bit of cyber stalking there, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say go stalk someone. I'm just saying that you might have to secretly watch for your opportunity for for your ship to come in. You have to secretly watch for your ship to come in so you can offer them something small but stable. And it could just be like friendship, like, oh, let's be friends. Why don't we work together in school, or work together at work on a project, or maybe I can help you with something, stuff like that, instead of the traditional route. And then you start off as friends, and then you end up as, you know, more than that later on. But you have to watch like vigilantly for your opportunity. On a darker note, and you gotta take what resonates with you here. Here it looks like with these cards, somebody's obsessed here. And if that is you, you gotta figure out a way to chill out a little bit. But for the person that is obsessed, and I don't feel like it's everybody, you might need to get a little bit of help with your obsession. Because this person here has this little bandage on their head, and it can indicate like hypervigilance, PTSD, other mental conditions that need to be dealt with. So I couldn't just do this reading without saying that. But anyway, for most of you, you have to be kind of determined and discreet, and kind of watch for your window of opportunity so that your ship can come in and you can offer this person something. And it has to kind of be the right time for this, because I feel like your person's like really busy, or they don't like really notice you that much, and you're like, oh,